I really like this background song in Kung Fu Panda, the game. So, what would it sound like to add some djembe over it? Djembe is an African hand drum. And the more I've contemplated this, I feel like a lot of drums we know today, I think it all came out of Africa, real talk. Um, Talking about Japanese drumming could give that concept a run for their money, as well as Native American, but all that stuff is traced back to Japan. We can do a lecture on the diaspora of human beings on planet Earth as well, but what can we do to djembe over this cool song? So the tricky part with djembe is you ideally need a chair. It's unfortunate I have my camera on a stool, because otherwise it'd be perfect. Aha, I got a good office chair. Hold on. So what you want to do with djembe, because the sound comes out of here. Sorry it's a little dark. This suggests it's a rainy day. The sound comes out of the bottom, what you can see. And then, so when you hit it, it's going to come out of here, right? So when you sit down, so now I got my chair right now. So now when I'm sitting, I would show you with the phone, but it took a long time to get it to not fall off this chair with the stuff behind it. So anyways, I'm going to sit cross-legged and put it between my legs like that, so that this is sticking out by my feet. I'll do another video post about it, whatever, but I want to do some drumming over this Kung Fu Panda stuff, because I'm really digging this track. So I can even like slide, which is pretty cool too. Alright. But I just wanted my medicine Buddha scroll to be in the shot. Even though it's a cloudy day, it still looks cool. Alright, hold on. So what we do with hold on, maybe I can get the colors better, because I do want you to see what I'm doing here on the instrument. Oh no, I lost it. No, it slipped. Okay, alright. So I always start, finding the beat, just like anything. Any time you play a song over something with someone else, you all want to find a beat, get on rhythm. That's why drummers are so key for any band. A good drummer make a great band. Not so good drummer, the band can only go as far as that. Real talk. Okay, here we go. So there's also different sounds you can make. So there's the bass, then on the rim, and softer. And what I like about this one, similar to the conga, right? But I like this. I feel like it's cooler than the conga, just saying. Yeah, I used to do drumming for a African dance and drumming group and stuff. That's how I learned. So it's pretty authentic lineage. It's just basic stuff. Where I'm from here on Cape Cod, there is just a lot of drumming, because it's a very spiritual area. There's a big drumming community and stuff, so it's pretty cool. That back in the day, I don't know what's going on now, but that's like a long time ago. Anyways. Almost need it louder, the TV louder. Hold on, whether to put the remote. But you can hear this Chinese instrumentation, right? And this is how we get fusion, cool stuff like that. Because whoever's soloing is doing awesome stuff. Like I don't care what country it is, but I love world instruments, especially Asian stuff. So cool sounding. And there's so much to learn about history and earth and life from just music itself. It's tough because this is overpowering that, and that's not helping me play with it. Hold on. This is where headphones are important, right? But then you guys couldn't hear it at all. So then I just repeat that a couple times. Drumming is definitely something that takes a lot of drill and practice. It was my instrument as a kid before keyboards. I just, playing my brother's drum set, and that's how I started. So you can hear, so drumming is also like good for like, I don't know if trance is the right word. I mean, of course, in Native American culture, it's big for that, right? And maybe African too. But you can totally like just like get pulled into this whole other world. But it's like, the consistent rhythm, and there's a whole lot to that too. In terms of how drums been used throughout history. Could be, maybe it's the original music instrument aside from our voices, right? Who knows? I mean, you do a hunt, you kill an animal, you're left with the skin. And what I love about Native American culture that we are big here with Aurora is in terms of utilizing it for our zero waste green initiatives is nothing goes to waste. Everything becomes something else. So you kill an animal, you got the bones for other things, right? Like in China, fun fact, China, do you know what China is made at? Speaking of Kung Fu Panda, China, the ceramic stuff, it's actually a combination of clay and bone. So they had all these extra bones. And, not doubting China, they may have even used the bones of their adversaries. I'm just saying that I wouldn't put it past them from what I know, just saying. But all that aside, you kill an animal, you got the bone, then you got the animal skin. You eat the meat, of course, you and your tribe and your people. But then you take the animal skin and you put that over a wooden log, a drum, and then cut a little bit of rope, and there's your first drum. That's your first drum. So that's also how we get muted tones too. To get a muted tone, sorry, I'll do this all over when there's when it's not as dark out or something. But so one hand holds it to mute, and the other hand still hits the other side of the drum. Hear the difference? Take the hand off. Huge difference, right? That's how you get different sounds. What I love about the djembe is it's two-handed. That's why I think this is like some of the most original stuff there is in terms of original music instruments on this planet. I love this song. I hope you can hear this as well as I can. The drums not overpowering it, but this Kung Fu Panda game, if you saw my post on Instagram, is really good. It is. And one direction we're moving here with Aurora is learning through video games, right? So I don't know if you guys saw the post. One of our first projects will be is like an Among Us style Rangers vs. Riders because of the vent feature. And other directions we're gonna go, make like a Pokemon Go type thing. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Gonna put a whole bunch of other stuff in there that I'm really excited about. Other parts of the school, but learning through gaming. That's a huge untapped thing. I only know like 2 other people doing it, and we're gonna do it awesome. So you can always just go back. At least hold down the bass. I trip myself up when I'm thinking sometimes, but I was gonna tell you is I'm trying to complement their melody. That's why I'm catching it now on loop, because it's like, I love this, dude. Video game music is wicked cool. But when it goes, I'm complementing that on my instrument. So one thing I've always loved about being a keyboardist is playing with guitarists and bands. We go back and forth on melodies, all sorts of fun stuff. And I'm trying on drums to do that to the game. That part. Hear it? So good. And in Djembe, that's how we tell them I want to come in. See, I'm saying, let me come in, right? No, I'm not drumming in a circle right now. I'm with the game, but that's how we communicate through drum. And then whatever, just fade back and hear what else everyone else is doing. It's how we get along, how we play music. And music is great to teach how to get along with other people, right? There's so much to it. Listening skills, basic listening skills, but the more you train your ears, the more you can hear everything. That goes for everything. The more we try to do something, the more we're going to become aware of, the more we can do, the more we can get. Now I'm going to come in like this. Build it up for like this, okay? Losing kind of my steam I had for this, but this was a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do another take just to jam through. Such a good track. But yeah, so the game is Kung Fu Panda, and this is a Djembe, and I'll post more later. Sorry, it's so dark, it's a rainy day. Don't take it up with me, take it up with the weatherman. And remember, hasta no pasta.